What's going on, guys? This is Easy. Welcome to my channel. In this video I will be talking about the two new slot 4 set items that now we have, and with that, what are the best way to go with the set items to get the best benefit for Demon Hunter. And I will be sharing my thoughts and what I think is best for the core primary and for many other builds, not the summon builds that Oroth make on his YouTube channel, which are actually great, but it takes a different direction, so I won't be going into that. But here, in my opinion, now that we actually have, where are they, hold on, I'm also working on a new build, but anyways, the 8 pieces set buff, which is actually, in my opinion, is great. I would say 4 pieces of V2s is still essential in my opinion, so you cannot go wrong with that. Then what else you actually need to combine with that is really interesting, and that is Banquet of Ice 4 pieces. The first two is going to give you 15% increased damage, so you don't really need Shalbaz anymore, because damage dealt to enemies suffering from your continual damage effects increase 15% pretty much from all sources, not just primary. So Shalbaz was only increasing your primary damage by 15%. However, this is going to increase all damage. Then your critical chance is increased by 2.5% up to 25% for every continual damage effect you inflict nearby enemies. So for that, I am using Puncture Obscura that is going to bleed enemies with my Impale. Impale now also causes enemy to bleed for 6000 damage over 3 seconds, and it keeps resetting each time when you hit enemy, so those 3 seconds is not going to go away. And I am combining that with the Excavator, which is obviously going to work with the primary attack to also help penetrating knives, so that is good as well. Then here, Theory of Retribution in my opinion is a great choice here, which is going to deal a lot of damage to enemies on every third hit. Crossbow shot now also deals 12,000 additional damage whenever it hits the same enemy 3 times, 90% increase there. Also, in my opinion, you actually need Viper Bite, because I have here is the Void Spark, and Void Spark can actually help trigger the harmful effect with the Viper Bite. So what I am going to show you here is using Auxiliary Gem, which is going to change the Bloody Reach effects into Viper Bite rank 1. So it is still going to deal 16% damage for me, but since Viper Bite is going to, Void Spark is going to help me spread Viper Bite effect instantly into more enemies, that is going to give me more critical chance. And let me now show you guys the damage itself. And the builds that I am going to use right now, which I actually really like for my builds for the dungeons these days, is I am using the Hollow Heave Under, which increase my movement speed by 30%. Then the Duplicious Prosthetic, which is going to give me knockback wind shear. Then Chilling Mental Scorn Beak for more attack speed, and rest you already know. So I am going to have a lot of movement speed, as you can see, and my Impale, you can see, has 100% up time. That is because I have a lot of beneficial duration in every single gear piece. As you can see, duration of beneficial increase, and all my single pieces gear, every single legendary gear piece has the beneficial duration, and my chest has that as well. My pen also has that, but at the moment my boot is missing that, and my waist is missing beneficial duration, but I will get that soon. But anyways, let me show you guys the critical, what it looks like. I have Mother Lament as well. My critical chance on the gear right now is 25%, and getting 25% for Banquet of Eyes is easily going to take me around 80% increase. So there goes critical chance, Void Spark, and they are dead. As you can see, they are getting poison. They are just getting poison even with my Void Spark there. And more enemies are inflicted, the more Banquet of Eyes is going to give me critical chance, and I already have a lot of movement speed there. So let's go. I am not even using my skill properly, but as you can see, working really well with the Viper Bite there. And Viper Bite can also help trigger your Seeping Bile, so that's double damage over time effects on enemies. And monster is here already. This was actually really slow in my opinion, but there we go. 1 minute 16 attacking done. Normally I do it in 1 minute or 50 something second, but there we go. It's actually really good. And not just that, just let me give you the rough example here of against the harder enemies as well. So going inside the 284, let's go into 284 at the moment. It should still be above my combat rating. This is where you will see the insane critical chance coming in action. As you can see, Banquet of Eyes is going to do wonders here while you still have your V2s with you. And yep, the more enemies that are inflicted, the more critical chance you are gaining, and Puncture Obscura is making sure that I have that. So this is only 69% at the moment. Oh, alright, we have more yellows there. This is nice. This is actually really nice for me to show it to you guys. And this is an uncut video. And these are not even my builds for... Oh, I'm dead. Builds for the Challenge Rift actually. I don't use these builds for Challenge Rift, but Banquet of Eyes is of course I am using. But here we go. Dead. The more enemies when were alive, the faster I was actually dropping them. Alright, I have movement speed to change my direction as well. Now I am lowering them from one direction so I can deal my Banquet of Eyes effect more quickly. Yay! I have a feeling Bell is going to show up because he really hates me, or I could say the game really hates me. If it's not him, it will be Zoltan Ghoul coming in, and I really don't need that orb there. This orb there, as you can see, my critical chance is really insane. Oh, it's you! A lot easy target. Change my direction a bit too quickly, but yeah, you can change direction and stay behind Vekala, or whatever the name of this monster is, and she won't be able to do anything. So there we go. Hope you guys find this video useful, and do let me know there is other options as well for the PvP. I wouldn't suggest going with the 4 pieces of Banquet. Instead, I would suggest keep 4 pieces of V2s, 2 pieces of Banquet of Eyes, and 2 pieces of Mount Bank for the PvP. But still, if you can spread poison in more enemies, more players, then your 4 pieces of Banquet of Ice can come in action and can help. But anyways, this is it for the video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Until then, take care, have fun, and bye guys.